Superstitions and OCD traits. Hey guys, welcome back to the show, welcome back to the diary. So today I'm going to talk about superstitions and OCD-like traits. Because in my CBD Coke test video, I mentioned that I have the odd thing of even numbers when taking drinks and doing certain things. I did say how it's meh, I don't really feel like any bad's gonna happen if I don't take an even number of sips or an even number of stuff happens. It just makes me feel a bit weird. It's like I haven't completed this session, or, well, maybe not session, but it's like I haven't got a decent feel from what's going on. But there are many different OCD traits, and there are many different superstitions that a lot of people have. I've been seeing a lot recently that people are not liking black cats. I had a black kitty. We named her Guinness. Yes, like the alcoholic drink. We once had Guinness, Tipsy, a couple of others, which were Oliver and Wimpy, but we also had another cat called Whiskey at one point. Yeah, you can kind of see the joke in there that my mum was going through with naming the cats. No, it wasn't her alcohol problem, it was the fact that there was alcoholics in the family. But I don't have a problem with black cats, but there's a few people out there that will get all tetchy, or not necessarily tetchy, but they'll freak out if a black cat crosses their pathway. Walking under ladders. While that is a superstition, that's actually more just common sense. Don't walk under a ladder because there's a chance something might drop on your head. I'm not fussed about walking underneath ladders. If there's not enough room for me to go around it, then I'll go under. If it's safe enough for me to go under. If it's not, then I'll go around. One of my bigger ones is my DVDs. They're not out at the minute, they're in storage at the moment because I've got nowhere to put them. But because it's in one of the larger boxes, because it's such a large collection of DVDs, they've got to be in alphabetical order, and I mean alphabetical order. A friend of mine has his DVDs not only in alphabetical order, but in order by certificate as well. I'm not quite that bad, not quite that meticulous, but it's the only reason they have to be in alphabetical order is so I can actually find each DVD that I want. So it's like, oh, I want Harry Potter today. H. There we go. It's like the H is in the middle. There it is. Right. That's the only reason why it's got to be in alphabetical order. It's not because it's gonna be something bad's gonna happen if it's not. It's so that I can find the one that I want, because it's such a big collection. It's not massive, it's just larger than any other collection of its type that I have. When I say larger than any other collection, I'm not gonna say it's larger than my Harry Potter collection. Hell no. But there are other things too. I don't necessarily have major OCD problem. I mean, I believe I've got some level of OCD. But that's mainly autistic related. A lot of autistic people will have some level of OCD because it's a way that they cope with the world. Because obviously neurotypical people will see something and immediately understand it. An autistic person will sit there and go, what? Because the messages that get sent to the brain that state what it's all about, why it should be a certain way, and explaining what's right in front of them, are either not being sent at all, or they're taking forever to be sent. That's why I say that my brain, or the autistic brain, is a bit more, like, different parts are on different ways of sending messages, they're at different speeds. It's like like I said, it's one part's on Instant Messenger and Facebook and everything really instant, and all the messages are really quick. But with that sort of thing, it's like they're using carrier pigeon, and the carrier pigeon is coming in from Australia. It's like you're living in the UK, trying to understand something, and the carrier pigeon carrying the message of the explanation of what's in front of you is coming from Australia. That's gonna take a while. That's gonna take a while. So other kind of OCD stuff consists of when you're cooking, everything's got to be clean. Again, hygienic, it's all good, it's understandable. But it's also the fact of some OCDs can go so far to the point where you're never satisfied by the cleaning job you've done. The second you see one speck of dirt, dust, or anything else like that, the OCD can kick in to the point where you've just got to go back and clean everything again. It can go really far, it can get really bad, which is why I'm doing what I can to keep mine under control. It's like, I'd rather it not be like that, but you know, it gets like that. It's just a case of remembering that the world is the world and things happen. Things don't happen because you've done something or you haven't done something today or anything like that. It happens because it happens. It's not, you're not always influencing it. Yes, you can influence things and you can make things happen, but you're not influencing them by the things you're doing. So things like having your DVDs in alphabetical order, that's not going to influence it to snow. That's not going to influence it to stay sunny. It's not going to influence it to rain. And it's not going to influence you to slip out in the rain just because you didn't have the DVDs in alphabetical order. It's not going to mean that you're going to slip in the rain. Stuff like that. If you want to see me go into a bit more detail with this, I can run through a script. I don't necessarily like the idea of scripting these, but I will script them if you guys want me to. The reason why I don't necessarily want to script them is because when I read scripts, I can be a bit monotonous and it can sound very kind of rehearsed or straight or just dull. I want it to be a bit more from the heart and a bit more everything like that. It's kind of why you can see me playing with my hair quite a bit. It's because I have the camera on and I have an image of what's being recorded while I'm doing it. It's kind of so that I can see my tics, see what I do and everything like that, and see how many times I actually look up at my camera rather than actually looking at the video. But if you want to see me go into more detail about anything or anything like that, and you want to see me script it, let me know in the comments below which video it is. Hit me up with a comment either on this video or on the video in particular. Hit me up with a phrase like hashtag script this deeper or something like that. Yeah, hashtag script this deeper. That way I can find the comments a bit easier. I mean, I can find the comments anyway, but I can find the comments a lot easier with the hashtag. So go ahead, let me know down below which videos you want to see me go into a lot more detail with, and script them up for. So today's question is, what kind of superstitions or OCD traits do you have? You don't have to say how bad it is, just let me know what they are. Feel free to answer the question down below in the comments. So that's it from me today, guys. I will see you tomorrow. See ya.
Get a little bit of gasoline. Welcome to another crime scene. Get a little bit of gasoline. gasoline. Welcome to another.